Immortal man is like a human who basically understands that life has death too. Life is short, so they live their life to the fullest. I got that term from my country, actually, the country that my parents were born. It's called Sierra Leone. And instead of them like using human, they don't say human or people or man or woman. They say motalman. Motalman. Another, I guess you would say, fun fact about me, my grandfather, I was named after his name, Sajalie. Sajalie, he was like a legend in Sierra Leone. Like everybody in Sierra Leone, they know him for basically like just being a pious, religious, larger than life type of guy. He changed the world. I mean, he changed his country. Everybody in him know him. But it's like he did a good thing. It's not necessarily what I'm doing is wrong. What I'm doing is fucked up. I'm just trying to change the world in my own way, basically. But instead of him doing it like he did in Sierra Leone, I'm trying to do this in Atlanta. I'm trying to make Atlanta my hub. I'm trying to make Atlanta know me as a guy who always gave back, as a guy who always try to push things forward. Whenever I think of things or however I try to push myself in my own life, I like to think in that regard too. You know what I'm saying? Guilty, how do I describe this? So kind of like how I was saying before, like with the mortal man and like my grandfather and all those like little details. Guilty is just a continuation of all those things put together. Guilty is a story about a mortal man who literally is guilty for his sins. He's guilty because he realized that he wasn't following the path that he initially wanted to do. And that's me, like I'm the mortal man. Like my initial path was me trying to create art that really changed the world, that was really groundbreaking, but I felt like recently I wasn't necessarily doing as much for that. And it wasn't really just like my art too, like my religious sense too. Cause like kind of like I was saying with my grandfather, like a very pious man. So I came from a very pious, religious ass family. Not necessarily saying that I'm religious, but like I believe in something. I feel like every human has to believe in something. Like you don't want to just be out here free balling or, you know what I'm saying, just holding on to nothing. With guilty, I'm seeing that I felt guilty because I was one of those people who wasn't necessarily trying to change the world, trying to be better, trying to just be who I was meant to be with Sajalie. So yeah, guilty is something that I hope everybody can enjoy.